Hi Team Electric, my name is Butts and I'm here to help you to get to know your next gen bike. So electric classes are rhythm based and we also have choreography on the bike to make the bike as fun as possible. So here's the safest and the best possible way to get to know your bike. So before we start, just make sure you have your water, you have your towel and you have your weights with you, right? Your weights are normally at the back of the bike. I'm going to help you with the positioning. So the first thing is the saddle adjustment. The saddle height should be the height of your hip. Now if you lift your leg up 90 degrees, the hip bone generally should be the height of that saddle. So for you to secure that saddle in, there's this thing called the fit lock. Unclip the fit lock. When you're happy with the height, fit the fit lock back in and make sure it's secure. The second thing is the handlebar. So the handlebar, it's really important that the handlebar should never be lower than the saddle. Now if you have a sensitive back, it's better to be more propped up. When you're happy with that height, same tool here, we've got a fit lock, unclip, and when you're happy with the handlebar height, clip in. You hear that click. Now if the handlebar or the saddle is still moving, you can unclip the fit lock all the way to position 1 and there's a round knob here. You can turn to the right to tighten that position. When you're happy with turning that knob, set everything back, hear the click and make sure that the bike is stable and secure. Now the last thing is the distance from the saddle to the handlebar should be the distance of your forearm. So from your elbow to the longest tip of your finger should fit right inside. There are two knobs on the back, one here, turn it to the right when you're happy with the distance of the saddle, and there's one at the handlebar. When you're happy with that distance, also turn to the right to make sure you're secure. So the next thing, I'm going to help you hop on. So with the bike, if you've got a Look Clio cleat, the front cleat should click right in, add pressure on the center, and you should hear a heavy click to make sure you're secure in that bike. Same thing with the right leg. Now, to unclip from the bike, really easy. Unclip your heel, turn the heel out, and you'll be able to unclip your heel or your cleat from the Look Clio position. Alright team, back on the bike, let's hop on, make sure you hear the cleats click, and we're going to slowly roll out. So I'm going to show you the features of the bike. In front of you, right in front, there's a round knob. That's your resistance knob. It's really important you have the right resistance on that bike. Right to increase, left to decrease. Now if you've got a Stages bike, there's an extra feature where you have a switch that will bring the resistance faster instead of turning the knobs. Now if you don't have to worry about that switch, right? That resistance knob also doubles as your e-brake, your emergency brake. So if you're moving too quick and you need to slow yourself down, slowly press on that center knob, bringing your legs to a stop. That's your emergency brake. All right. So the positions of the bike, really simple. Position number 1, back and center. This is your home base. Anytime you want to reset or recharge, always bring yourself back into position 1. Grab onto that handlebar. Position 2, shift your hands to the curve of that bike. Position 2 can be in the saddle or off the saddle, really easy. Now lastly, position 3, hands on the horns. Now when you're up on 3, and we are most of the time on these classes, hips back, core engaged, keep it light on 3, keep your elbows in. Alright, now if your instructor calls out to you middle bar, that's the bar in between the back bar and 3. So 2 and 3, middle bar right here. Now you can press on that bar. That's your middle bar position. Alright, press that e-brake, slowly clip out, unclick those heels. And the last thing is to make sure that you're safe on those bikes. So make sure that you hydrate anytime you want. And again, if you're having difficulty or you need to bring into the saddle, you can do everything off the saddle, you can do in the saddle as well. But I think that's it. Now you're ready to go. I'll see you guys in class.